Hello my friends, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to my Gig-Olos and Gigolettes. It's me, Gio. Y'all know who the fuck it is. Alrighty. It is 2:21 in the PM. I'm doing this was a reserved block for Amazon. I got this one on Friday. Fun fact, I actually got a 4:30 a.m. prime block Goose Island this morning, which I forfeited last night because I'm like, oh, that'll be cool. Start my week off with an Amazon block. I mean, this is the first block I think I've done in 2 weeks. But then I was like, you know what? It was like 10 o'clock and I wasn't even in bed last night. I'm like, yeah, I gotta forfeit this. Gotta get rid of this. It's not gonna happen. And it didn't happen because I didn't even wake up today until like 6:45. 1 second. I'll call you right back. All right. So, and also that decision was made easier by the fact that last night I got booked for a moving task at 8 a.m. So I'm like, all right, cool. So, excuse me. A little gassy from all the carbonated energy drinks. All right. So I leave my house. I drive over there. I get there. The client is sitting on the front porch, and she tells me, she's like, "Hey, glad you made it. The other tasker is," she said, stuck in, that's what she said. She's like, he told me he's stuck in traffic when there was no traffic this morning, and that the third tasker canceled on her that she hired. So she's like, okay, let me show you how to do. So I go upstairs, there's shit everywhere, boxes, furniture, all kinds of shit. And then I'm like, okay, I'll get started. If you want, I can make some phone calls, try to get a third tasker here to make this easier. And I said, what's the name of the other guy? And she said his name. And I'm like, yeah, I know who you're talking about. I think I've worked him before. That guy he's got a record for not showing up on time. So she's like, okay, call around. So I called 3 guys. Spicy Bear showed up at 8:40, I think. So we started working. And as we're working, so it was in the front of the house, through the front entrance, we had to go down 2 staircases to make our way to the street to load up the truck. So we're working at, like, by the time Spicy Bear got there, I probably already loaded up like 6 or 7 boxes that I could on my own. And then he got there, we started working, and I'm like, where's the other guy? She's like, he's not responding to me, but she said I'm assuming he's on the way. So around 8:30, I was loading a box and I saw this big pickup truck rolling around the block. And part of me is thinking, like, I know you shouldn't assume, but I'm like, I think that's the other tasker that was 30 minutes late because of traffic, right? So me and the helper, we're working around, and then that big pickup truck was parked. The big pickup truck that's rolling around at 8:30 is parked on the street now, and there's just someone in there just watching us work. And I told Spicy Bear, I'm like, dude, I think that's the other tasker. He's like, what makes you think that? I was like, based on this guy's reviews, and his reviews are fucking dog shit. He's one of the worst reviewed movers in Chicago. I'm like, this guy is super lazy. So I think what he's trying to do is he's hoping that we'll get rid of all the big shit first, and that he'll just handle the smaller shit. So 7 a.m. or an hour later, so 9 a.m. rolls around, and yeah, it was him. This guy was watching us work for 25 minutes while he was in his truck. He finally gets to it, and this dude was so fucking lazy. And like I said, here's the beautiful thing about this story, is it can be corroborated by another person, right? I'm not a gig YouTuber that makes shit up for the sake of views. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. This can be corroborated and confirmed by someone else that saw the whole thing happen. So while me and my helper are doing all the heavy lifting, we're moving couches, dressers, bed frames, we're moving all the heavy shit that's team lifted. This dude would literally just take the tiniest thing he could find, load it into the truck, and then take a 5 or 10 minute break. No joke. I'm not even exaggerating when I say this. And like I said, this can be corroborated by someone else. He took a break every fucking time he lifted a finger, while me and the helper are hustling, right? We're moving all this guy wanted to get away with doing the least shit possible, right? So what was supposed to be a 3-hour task turned into 4 hours. My helper got paid, and like, dude, what a fucking, like, no, I'm not even kidding. He would load one box into a truck from the second floor of the building, then or into the loading truck, the moving truck, and then he would like go to his car and just kind of like, he would just kind of stand there, or I'd see him like sitting down. I'm like, dude, I nicknamed him Break Time. The dude spent more time taking a break than he did actually working. And I'm like, I know why you like, he's literally the lowest reviewed mover in Chicago, and he charges $80 an hour. And I'm like, now I understand why you got so many fucking, like, those reviews are not handed out because people don't like you. Those reviews are earned. And I'm like, and here's the thing, I'm okay with working 4 hours, but this could have been a 2.5, 3 hour job, like the app said it was going to be, because that's how much time I set aside for that. If this fucking lazy sack of shit actually did his job. Dude, oh my god. So today I can officially say I have done a task with the laziest, most worthless tasker in Chicago. And like, even when me and my helper were settling up because she paid him through Venmo, right? She kind of rolled her eyes and she's like, your helper got here before the other guy did. And I was like, yeah, I know. And he did 3 times. I mean, I literally, like, 100% of the job, break time did 15%. And that's being gracious. That's like giving him points. He did anywhere from 10 to 15% of the job. He didn't do any of the heavy lifting. None of it. He literally, every time me and the helper were moving something around, picking something up, moving it, he would literally find the lightest object to move down the stairs. And he was taking all water breaks, and he was like, you saw him like huffing and puffing. I'm like, you fucking dramatic little bitch. God damn. And like I said, the worst part is it's so like insulting, because I knew what he was doing. I knew exactly what this fucking clown was doing. He was watching us work, hoping we got all the heavy shit out of the way first. Because typically on a move, you usually do the heavier things first. You get the bigger items out first to make room for the smaller items. But no, this fucking, I guess after an hour, he was like, okay, they got all the heavy stuff. Let's get to work. Let's do this. Let's knock this shit out. And then my buddy Spicy Bear, actually, he said that he kind of saw the guy, because there was like 5 or 6 Amazon packages on the porch that belonged to the client. He said he saw him kind of like looking through it, like, you know, examining him or whatever. So on top of things, this guy is a potential crook. How the fuck? Like, I'm thinking to myself, like, how low do you have to be rated for people to not hire you? Like if I am a client on TaskRabbit and I'm looking for movers, and I see anything under, like if I see a 4.1, dude, I don't care if you're charging $25 an hour. You're not getting booked. You ain't fucking getting booked. You earn that rating. You know, if I see there's some guys down there who are 4.3, 4.4, I'm like you're a lousy fucking mover. And the reviews speak for themselves, because on some of these 1-star reviews, you know, they'll say like, oh, hour late, didn't do any of the heavy lifting. I've seen the reviews on this guy. He's even worse than the reviews make him out to be. All right, that's all I got for this one. Just a fucking bullshit story from this morning. And like I said, unlike other YouTubers that make shit up, I can actually get this shit verified. So yeah. All right, that's all I got for this one, guys. I want to thank y'all for watching. Everyone, please stay safe, stay driven, stay healthy, stay classy. If you're on fucking TaskRabbit, don't be a lazy sack of shit, please. It just makes it harder on the rest of us. So yeah. All right, guys.